practice exercise 8.1, we are going to use sample data set 2. Now, if the population that we drew this sample from had 20% clerical employees, 50% technical employees, and 30% professional employees, is our sample consistent with that population? This is going to be a chi-square goodness of fit test. So we're going to go to Analyze, Non-Parametric Tests, One Sample. We need to tell it that we would like to compare to a hypothesized population. Under Fields, we need to test job classification, so we're going to move only the classification field over. And under Settings, we have to say that we want to do custom tests, specifically a chi-square test with options where each different group has a different probability, and category 1 has a relative frequency of 20. Category 2 has a relative frequency of 50, and category 3 has a relative frequency of 30. In other words, we are expecting it to be 20% clerical, 50% technical, 30% professional. Run that test. Note that the significance level is 0.21, greater than 0.05, so that is not a significant difference from the expected relative frequencies. Now, with the non-parametric tests in the newer versions of SPSS, you can also double-click their outputs and get substantially more information than the default. So, for example, here, it gives us the actual value of the chi-square and the degrees of freedom and the relative frequencies of each of the groups, both the observed ratios and then the actual hypothesized ratios. That does take a little getting used to with some of these new non-parametric procedures in SPSS, that the output isn't just there right away, that you need to double-click it.